Okay, today we're going to take a look at this Brother printer. Now it's got the integrated scanner and copier. You can get other models which don't have that, so that you can sort of take a chunk off the top if you don't want the extra height and width that this one has. I've got an unboxing of that kind of printer and I'll link to it in the description, and I'll put a card up. So I'll put the dimensions on screen of this one and compare it to the other. So this has been taken out of the box, but what you got were a bunch of manuals and driver CD and some other stuff here, and maybe, oh yeah, that's how to get your network up and running. Just a quick start guide on that. And then the only other thing in the box was this, I think it's the drum and the toner cartridge all in one. So we'll take a look at that. But first, let's get the, there's all sorts of bits of tape on here to secure things in transport. So we'll get all those off. Okay, those are all taken off. Let's have a quick look around the printer. So around the sides, it has got these kind of insets here for you to carry it. There's one on the other side. And lifting the lid up. There's the scanner bed and the controls on the top here. Then coming down, you've got this slot here where the paper comes out, and this section here flips down, and that's where you put your drum and cartridge. And then down at the bottom you've got the paper tray, which fits a fair amount of paper. So next we're going to fit the drum and the toner cartridge, so we'll get that out of the packet. Okay, so this is it taken out of the packaging. Now there's this orange piece of plastic, then that needs to be removed. So just take that off. There we go. And if you want to have a bit of a look at this, there seems to be some metal wiring. Maybe that's a heating strip, I don't know. Have a look around the back. Not a lot. Maybe a chip there to indicate that it's a genuine part. But I have got another Brother printer, and you can buy third-party toner cartridges without having any issues there. I'm hoping it's the same with this one. I'll report back in the description if that's any different. There's a little slider here. It's telling you to slide it back and forth, but that's not in the quick start, so I'm not going to do that now. Okay, so fitting this should be relatively easy. If we take the front, flip it down, and then guide this in. Push, and it clicks into place. And close it up. And that should be us done. Okay, next I'm going to open this up, pop some paper in. So we'll need to adjust the guides here. So you clip it forward and then you can push it to the correct size. So we're going to go for A4 all the way to the top there. And the same here. Pop some paper in. There we go. Just pull those in at the side slightly. And you've got the indicator here which tells you the maximum fill. Slot that back in. And there we go. Around the back of the printer, not a lot to see. You've got a USB connection there, quite an old style connector. The power lead going into this corner. This is the paper tray just peeking through the back here. What have we got here? Oh, not sure why you would need that open at any point. Maybe if it's a paper jam. And that's about it. I don't think there's another power switch on the back. So we'll power it on for the first time. Select our language. And there we go. Next is for me to set up the Wi-Fi. So you will hit the Wi-Fi button and then we'll just do some pairing up with the access point. But really that's all there is to it. You can do copying without having to have that set up with an app or anything like that. You can just use the buttons on the top. So we'll give that a go and see how we get on. So let's have a go at copying something. We'll pop in one of the guides and shut the lid. And then you've got various copy options in here, so you can do the things like the enlarge and reduce and change the density and contrast and so on in there. But let's just do a simple copy. So it seems to default to how many copies you want and that kind of thing. So I think otherwise just press start. There we go. Now that's a really decent quality copy actually. Very pleased with that. That was dead easy. So far, pretty impressed. I have got a Brother printer that we use for family printing and it's been great and does take that third-party toner, like I said earlier. So that does help reduce the costs. And in general, this has been a lot better for us than having an inkjet printer which dries out after a few months of it not being used. But it's been fantastic during lockdown, being able to print stuff for the kids. And this one with the ability to copy and scan is going to be great. Anyway, I hope this video helped. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much.